Hello everyone, my name is PJ and welcome back to my Let's Play of Final Fantasy III on the Famicom Part 6. Okay, I didn't do any level grinding between episodes last night. Not really anyway. But I did find out where the fat chocobos are. They are in every chocobo forest. You have to examine this tree in the middle. Use a Gasol Green. And there he is. Gets his own theme song and everything. Yeah, but you talk to him, says, "What do you want to do?" Yeah, and you can store any item that you have, or take any item that you've given him. What are you taking? What are you storing? It's like the precursor to the Resident Evil 4 merchant. Yeah, but I put a lot of my stuff in his stomach. Just jammed it right down his throat. But yeah, now I finally have space. Look at how much space I have. Oh yeah, now I can go back and get the rest of that treasure from the dwarf caves. I really should have found those fat chocobos earlier, but I totally forgot where they were. See, I'm used to Final Fantasy IV where they appear in special locations, designated ones, not just all over the world. Now, what's in the rest of these chests? Come on. Auto Shroom. This is an item that works just like the teleport spell, so now I don't even have to cast that to get out of dungeons, making the thief even more useless. Elixir, gauntlets, awesome. What? No, I did not just pick up the scholar job. Come on. Scholar robes. Okay. Scholar hat. Fire book, this is all stuff for the scholar to wear. Ice book, light book, knight armor, that's for me, and heroic? What's that? Oh, it's a shield. Well, I'm not going to be using that. Okay, so let's go ahead and give the knight armor to you. Yeah. And what else did you get? I think you got some kind of gloves? Gauntlets. Yeah, okay. Now, what else did I get? I got Scholar's robes. Can the Black Mage wear it? Defense 17. Defense 23. Damn. Actually, I think I might want to give that to the White Mage instead. His survival is a little more important. Now, what else did I just get? I got a bunch of books, I know that. Oh, and the Scholar hat. I think I'll give that to the Black Mage. Since he, didn't get the Scholar robes. There we go. Bit more defense for you. Okay. I still have so much money, and so many capacity points. It's amazing. You know what I should probably do sometime? I should probably switch everybody to monks when I do my next level grinding session, and get them some more hit points. Last time, we got the dwarves' ice horns back, and defeated Gutzko, and saved the fire crystal, and got on all of our new jobs and everything. And then somehow, a soldier from Tokkul came all the way here to warn us that their town was about to get burned down, supposedly by the army of Argus. Speaking of Argus, we're going to be heading back to that castle. Yep, and here we are. Castle Argus. There's still nobody here. Let's see if I can remember how to get to that place. No, this isn't it. Here we go, okay. Up the stairs, and out here, on the tower wall. Remember those two locked doors from earlier? Let's see... Magic key. You open the lock. Awesome. Otherwise, you would need a thief in the party in order to open it. Fire book, ice arrow, light book, fire arrow, ice book, scholar robes. Awesome! Another set of scholar robes. I can give that to my black mage. Before I get another scholar hat. See, magic key. Now what's in here? Ooh. Did I read that? No. Obviously I can go through this. Gotta be a switch or a hidden wall somewhere. Oh, it's right there? Okay. Bolt arrow, killer bow, and Medusa? I think that's Medusa Bow. Yeah. No, it's Medusa Arrows. Okay. Yeah, the Medusa Arrows have a chance of petrifying. Either that or they cause 1/3 petrification. Still, I need to go back and get a great bow, so that I can actually use all these arrows. Yeah, before we move on with the main game... wait. How do I get out of here? Okay. Yeah, so before I move on with the main game, I'm going to be doing a shit ton of shopping. And storing with the Fat Chocobo and all that stuff. So, we'll be back in a bit. Also, I got into an encounter similar to this when I was looking for the Fat Chocobo. And I think arrows do exist. Because no matter what I tried, my warrior and my monk could not attack those things in the back. They just kept missing, and every time they hit, they did very little damage. It was so weird. Okay, we are back at Taco. Now I bet you're wondering why I bothered doing all of those preparations. Well, it's because as soon as we step into this town, we will be taken to the last dungeon of the floating continent. And once we're in there, we can't get out until we beat it. But before we go in there, I want to actually show you where we'll be going. See that? That is the elder tree that has been animated to float around the forest. You can't enter it from the ground. If you try to approach it, it will just go right through you. So, you gotta come over here to this town. You step inside, and... You can't move! Get them! I don't think that was them speaking the first time. Yeah, but then a bunch of soldiers come up and start beating us up. Take them away to Castle Hein. They'll make fine slaves. So you're not even given a chance to fight them. Yep, Castle Hein. Hein has hidden the royal sword of King Argus somewhere. I bet we'll be taking that. Hein was corrupted by a mysterious force and obtained great power from it. And still he hungers for more. Hein was King Argus's most trusted advisor, of course he was, but he was corrupted by darkness after the earthquake hit. This castle is the elder tree of the living woods. Hein put a curse on it and carved tunnels and rooms inside its trunk. Doesn't that mean it's dead now? I don't know. I am King Argus. I rule over the lands north of the desert. That is to say, the king of an empty kingdom, now that Hein has cursed my soldiers into doing his bidding. I had put my trust in him. His betrayal cannot be forgiven. My lord, are you alright? That's Muji saying that? Okay. I am fine, thank you. But I must ask you to do something for me. You must defeat Hein. Why did Muji say my lord? Isn't he from the kingdom of Sasne? You can't have two kings. I don't know, whatever. Use this to shrink yourselves. It is of no use to me now. There is a small hole in the leftmost corner. Good luck. Obtain the spell Mini. And then he dies? What? Okay. If only we could pass through this hole. It's just too small. We wouldn't be able to get through unless if we shrunk ourselves. Okay. You are going to defeat Lord Hein, you say? Well, I'm Lord Hein's servant. Now you must die. Now you must die.
Now you must die.
Demon. Okay. That shouldn't be all that difficult. Let's just have you... Wait, no. You have to come down to item. Let's try the lightning staff. And you... weak blizzard spell should do. Yeah, since Muji just became a knight, his job level was really low. So, his accuracy is shit. It's gonna take a while for him to get good again. Okay, so we gotta go through this little mouse hole here. Mini on the group. Okay? Okay, now we should be able to change back. Okay. This isn't a very complicated dungeon. Lamia and Pharaoh. Really like that Lamia sprite. Okay, you come down here to the center here. This pulsating thing. I don't know what that is. But in the southeastern corner of this floor is a single treasure chest. Pretty much the only chest in the dungeon that's easy to miss. And then over here you can see some discolored ceiling tiles that you can just walk through. And then from this point on it's practically a straight line. Ah, god damn it. God damn it, everyone's either asleep or confused. How did a critical hit not wake him up? Come on. Luckily, even though several characters got confused and attacked themselves, nobody really got hurt all that much. Phoenix down. Now, then we're presented with 3 doors. You can go into all 3 of them and not have to worry about saving one for last. 30 gil and 100 gil. 3,000 gil, 3,300 gil. It just gives you money. Okay, next room. Zeus's Wrath and Phoenix down. See? Nothing too special or important. Then you come all the way around to the back. And there's another door. Grab this chest. Royal Sword. That's bound to be stronger than this stuff. I think the Ice Blade is stronger than the Serpent Sword. 100 attack. Awesome. What's Melfi's attack now? 84? I think it starts slowing down after a certain monk level. Oh my. Lemure, I think that's called. I don't know if it's from mythology, but it's a D&D enemy. Holy shit. Melfi just did 218 damage to herself. See, that's the danger of confusion, okay? Confusion can just wipe out your whole party. And I don't think I have any methods right now of preventing it. Okay, so from here we go this way. Chest down there. Actually, these things are just called lemur. I just realized there's no E at the end. Why are they called lemur? Do they know that a lemur is a little monkey thing? And not a one-eyed void? I don't know. Maybe there is another creature with the name lemur. Or maybe they're actually thinking of lemur. Anyway, grab this. Phoenix down. Man, Lamia are always such difficult enemies to deal with. Just because Confusion and Charm are such difficult statuses to work with. Luckily, I've still got a shit ton of potions. I don't know why that little river is there. You can't actually walk up it. Yeah, but that door leads to the boss. Is there anything up here? Yep. Rune Bow. Which no one in my party can equip. The strongest bow the Black Mage can equip is the Great Bow, and there's only 2 of them in the whole game. And I sold them both. Because I'm smart. There we go. My knight just did a 6 hit. I actually haven't been keeping track of my knight's job level. Maybe that was just blind luck. What is your job level now? Only 5. Well, it does mean that your accuracy went up 1%. Okay. Through this door is the boss, so let's prepare for it. I've already decided that I need my Black Mage and my White Mage in order to fight this guy. My Knight needs to stick around and earn skill points, get his job level up, so for the time being, my Monk is going to be taking a back seat and doing something completely unorthodox. Studying. Yep, it takes a whole 24 CP to change from a Monk to a Scholar, but that's fine, because I have max CP. I have a surplus. I wish I could carry more than that. Change jobs. Scholar. Alright, now let's just put her in the back row. Okay, now I don't remember if I No, I didn't keep any of the books. Because this is the only fight I'm using a scholar for. Don't need any other books. Is there anything that I can put on your head? Ah, right. The other mages have your stuff. And I put away all of their other armor. I really didn't think this through, did I? That's fine. You are my monk. You have the most HP of the entire group. You shouldn't need any armor. Although I might have something for you to wear. Somewhere? No, I have nothing. Oh well. Really should have thought this through. Okay. Let's just do this. There he is. And if he looks like a skeleton, then that's because he is. I think he's supposed to be a lich. Because we're in kind of like an earthy dungeon, and liches are implied to be a like earth elemental in the series, because the lich is always the fiend of earth. Well, not always, but you know what I mean. Here we go. It's Sorcerer Hein. Ah, the power of darkness is a thing of beauty, a black tapestry of chaos. A tapestry on which I shall paint an all-encompassing nocturne. Wow, how poetic. With this fortress, Argus's soldiers, and the power of darkness, I will rule the world. Time to die. Oh, that doesn't build his sprite like it does with the others? Okay. Okay, well, first up, we attack. Now, I'm pretty sure he has really high defenses all around, which is why you need to exploit his elemental weakness. So, I forget which of these is which. I think Scan shows us his weakness. Just have to find out. In the meantime, I don't know, everybody just attack until I can get a read on him. Weak to fire, okay? Now, if I recall correctly, he shouldn't use Barrier Shift until I have done his weakness to him. That is a lot of damage. Okay, so just attack, dude. Actually, no, spend every turn scanning just in case he does change his weakness. Then I'll be prepared for the next turn. You cure yourself. And you cast Fire. Yeah, but he shouldn't be all that difficult. Look at that. 358 damage. Hot damn. But he's definitely going to change his weakness this turn. So, scan, attack, attack. I'm not gonna bother wasting MP if he's just gonna change his weakness. He didn't change his weakness. Okay, maybe he only does it once in a while. I kinda figured he would change it in direct response to being hurt by his weakness. It's been a long time. Just give me a break here. You scan. You cast Cura on J. Bowie. And I don't know, I guess cast Fire since he's not changing his weakness. Yeah, he's just not changing his weakness. What the hell? You'd think he'd do this more often. It's another 350 damage. I must have done about 1,000 damage to this guy already so far. Scan. Just keep scanning. Cura on Melfi. And Fire again, I suppose. Still weak to fire. Still not changing your weakness, I see. God damn. How much health do you have? Enough to warrant the Scholar strategy, I'm imagining. Cura on Muchi. Fire again. He's gotta change his weak point at some point. Still not doing it. What the hell? Am I just getting really lucky? Or does attacking him with his weak point prevent him from actually changing it? Well, I beat him. So much for the Scholar. Yeah, and then with Hein dead, the tree is able to return to its normal form. A voice echoes from the walls. Thank you, warriors. What was that? The walls are speaking? I am the elder tree of the living woods. Hein had put a curse on me, but you have freed me from his bonds. Thank you again, warriors. I will now free the people held captive within me and return them to where they belong. Then I will go back to the living woods once again. Well, you guys got here fast. Jeez. Thank you! Thank you! Now it is time to return. Hold on tight because the journey back home might be shaky. Aren't you only able to fly because of the curse? How are you doing this? I don't know. We have arrived home. You may all depart now. Alright, let's get off. Thank you for your help, young ones. I am back where I belong. This forest has been saved thanks to you. Darkness has engulfed the world, and you four were chosen to become the warriors of the light. Here, take this. Use it when the power of darkness stands in your way. Is it the Earth Fang? Wind Fang. Wind Fang? Okay. I will now sleep until the wounds that Hein inflicted upon me heal themselves. For 1,000 years I shall sleep, and none shall be able to enter these woods until I awaken. I will be forever grateful, warriors of the light. Now you must go. Make haste and vanquish the darkness. I have faith that you will succeed. Now, is forbidding me from entering this area again... That's kind of weird. Is forbidding me from entering that area again, a gameplay thing or a story thing? Oh, come on, let me... Where is my ship? Where do I go from here? Oh, I'm right at the desert. Okay. My ship's right over here. And Taco should be up and fine now. You've saved us, thank you! My husband is alive. Thank you for all you've done for us. Thanks for saving us. Thanks to you, I was able to escape Hein's castle and come back to the village. Yep, so is anyone gonna give us something? I didn't want to do that, come on. Oh, what's this? Oh, okay. I forgot, you still can't walk into the spaces where items used to be. Wow, you're the ones who beat Hein. That's so cool. The young people captured by Hein have returned. Thank you so much. Saved us, thank you. Saved us, thank you. You truly saved us all. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Bottom of my heart. Saved us, thank you. So, no extra rewards, huh? Well, there's always Argus Castle. Let's go see what he has to say. Yeah, because the whole reason we did all of this was to get King Argus's help in making a new airship. Shit, I had to change Melfi back. Whoops. My brain needs to turn the fuck on. Okay, at least changing back into a monk will be free since it's such a high level. Okay, here's your headband. And your Kenpo-gi. And you still don't have anything for your hands, do you? Weird. But that's the way of the monk, I suppose. Argus Castle. Thank you for saving Castle Argus, warriors of the light. And there's the king. This continent is aloft. We're living on the floating continent. See, you guys know. Why did the people in the Ancients village think that we didn't know? The time wheel. In the days of old, it was called the Perpetual Engine. Perpetual... Time wheel? I don't remember this. Knights will protect those with low HP. Yep, thank you. The rightmost of the 4 candelabras is the switch that opens the hidden passage. Found it already. Thieves have the ability to open locked doors without using a key. Well, I have keys, so I'm not worried about that. Thank you, young ones. Your brave actions have brought peace to our kingdom once again. Here, take this with you. It is the Argus family heirloom, the Time Wheel. A box created by the powerful ancients. Bring it to a man named Sid in Canaan. Oh, you have already met Sid? Then you know what you must do. Go forth, warriors. King Argus gives you the Time Wheel. So what is it, a perpetual motion machine? Onward, young ones, to Canaan. Bring the Time Wheel to Sid. Huh, okay. Before I do that, I have more people to talk to. Thank you for saving us, thank you for saving us, thank you for saving us, oh my god. They all just say the same shit. And it doesn't look like there's anybody up on the wall either, so... then that's it. I don't think there's anything left to do now. Let's go visit Sid. There you are, waiting for us. How are you feeling? If only I had the Time Wheel. When did this happen? When did you move? When did you start asking for the Time Wheel? Okay. The Time Wheel! I can build an airship with this. Alright then. I'll turn your Enterprise into a brand new airship. Let me borrow that box for a little bit. You're gonna turn the Enterprise into an airship? Huh. It's done. Press the A button to turn the Enterprise into an airship. Remember though that you can only land in water. Perhaps my skills are a bit rusty? Sid remodeled the Enterprise into an airship. Yeah. Final Fantasy III, I think, is one of the only Final Fantasies to have a transforming vehicle. And it's not gonna be the first one that we get. Transforming vehicles. Wow. I really jumped the shark with that one, huh? Awesome, and it's so much faster than the other one was, too. We can go anywhere.
I can go anywhere.
Still can't pass mountains, though. What's up with that? What? You mean I can't even fly over these spaces without the airship going crazy? Now, can I land up here? I'm gonna land over here. Oh, right. I can only land in water. Come on. Oh, I can't land in shallow water. Well, I know I can't go up the waterfall with the canoe. What is up with that? Why don't I remember what you are or what to do with you? Weird. Okay, well, let me just pay a visit to the fat chocobo. Right. Water. That's gonna take some getting used to. Okay. We're about to leave the floating continent. You guys ready for this? Because once we reach some of our next destinations, we're not going to be able to come back here for a while. Also, how do I get in there? I'm assuming I'll just need an upgraded airship to do that. Well, we'll have to see. Now, musical highlight. This song is called The Boundless Ocean. I don't recall if anybody on the floating continent said so, or even if they're aware, but almost the entirety of this planet's surface is flooded. It's basically nothing but water. Use a gnome bread. See? I imagine anybody playing this game blind for the first time would be so mystified. Maybe they're thinking that that island is the only thing left. But no, there is land. Small amounts of land. And I'm gonna have to go find it. So, give me a while I do that. I found it. This one tiny little island with what looks like a shipwreck, teeny itty bitty forest, teeny itty bitty mountain range. And land our ship right here. I'll start by checking out the forest. Nothing? Oh, okay. This song is unusual. It is named after, and is the theme of a character that we're about to meet. Why did she get her own theme song? I don't know. I guess I'll talk about that in a bit. The helm cannot be examined. Yeah, this ship is just completely totaled. Down the ladder we go. The entire world sank into the ocean when the earthquake struck. Was that recent? Okay, that I think is different in the DS version. Very, very different. My life was only spared because I was on this boat when it happened. The only survivors are myself and that girl sleeping over there. I found her clinging to dear life in a piece of wood drifting through the ocean. Zeus's wrath and the blood sword. I don't think that's as overpowered as it was in Final Fantasy II. I think it's just a weak sword that drains health, and that's it. It's not percentage based. Her name is Aria, and this song is called Aria, Maiden of the Water. She's not waking up. How do I wake her up? Do I have to give her a potion or something? Oh, who are you? Where am I? The light. I see a powerful light within you. Could that be? So you are the warriors of the light. The crystals have chosen their champions. We are saved. My name is Arya. I'm the priestess of the Temple of Water. What exactly happened here? Oh, warriors, the power of Earth is what unleashed the earthquake, sealing the water crystal below the surface. So the Earth crystal made the earthquake do this, or did somebody else use the Earth crystal to make the earthquake? The power of the Earth surpassed the other powers. Everyone that the power of water had been protecting had turned to stone. They, along with the rest of the continent, sank into the ocean. Please, take me to the Temple of Water. If we bring the crystal shard there to the sealed crystal, we might be able to save this world. But your condition? I'm fine. It's our only shot at saving this world. Please, you must bring me to the Temple of Water. Alright, we will. Thank you so much. Arya has joined the party. Yes, so let's talk to her. Please take me to the Temple of Water. There must be a crystal shard there. And that's her sprite in the menu. I think the NPC sprites are always green for some reason. The follower sprites. There is a sealed door in the Temple of Water. We should be able to get through with a crystal shard, however. Young lady, are you going to be alright? Thank you for your concern. I'll be fine. Alright then, take it easy, okay? Okay, so... Oh, right, I can't dash anymore. Well, I guess now we have to try and go to the water temple. Yeah, so I need to talk about this for a second. In the DS version, the story is completely different. I think it's safe for me to talk about this now, actually. Now that you've seen this. In the DS version, the surface world had been flooded for a long time. Like 1,000 years, I think. And all of the people in it were frozen in time. So the entire surface world was frozen in time. That means, it's supposed to mean that nobody can move. Nobody can do anything. People that were alive 1,000 years ago are still alive and are just going to wake up when we, fix things. And here's where the DS version really fucks up the story. Supposedly, the 4 main characters are from the surface. Supposedly, Sid brought our characters to the floating continent while the surface world was frozen in time and completely flooded. I'm not the only one who's made this observation. Lots of people understand that this makes no goddamn sense. This makes way more sense. Just another reason why the original is superior. Now, where is the water temple? Is that it? It's flashing light to the northeast? Northeast? Did I say northwest? Fuck, Patrick. Hey, this must be it. No. I know what this is. Aww. Yeah, I know what this is. This is the top of the Crystal Tower. Yeah, but we're not going to be going there for a long time. Either way, I'm not 100% certain where to go. Where's the water temple? Oh, there's more island. Okay. Odd that I wasn't able to find that after all my searching. Just by accident. It's a pretty large island. Okay, so there's a cave and a temple. I guess we land here. And go to the temple first. Temple of Water. So this is where the water crystal used to be? That's what it feels like. Thank the heavens, there is still light within this shard. Arya obtained a crystal shard. Come, we must go to the Cave of Tides to the north. Okay, so is the Cave of Tides where the water crystal is normally kept? They're not really explaining this in detail. Okay, these, I believe... No. Yeah. Restoration pools. Okay, good. I needed that. Don't want to have to fly all the way back to the floating continent. Just to heal up. Save. And we're going in. Cave of Tides. Now this isn't a very complicated dungeon. It's mostly a straight line. There's only a couple of forks, and one of them is pointless. Wow, that doesn't do much. I guess they're not weak to lightning. Maybe fire? So, this Let's Play is going a lot faster than I thought it would. I'm already off of the floating continent in part 6. I thought it would take me a lot longer. I had 30 thumbnails prepared for this Let's Play, and I don't think I'll even use 20 of them. But that remains to be seen. The poll is coming along nicely. It's getting a lot more votes than the last one did. Yeah. Currently in the lead is Sonic the Hedgehog, the original on Genesis. Now, that's probably going to end up being one video, but I'm going to turn it into a small series where I play all of the Sonic games. Not all of the Sonic games at once, but once I start playing Sonic the Hedgehog games, I'm basically going to keep adding more and more to the polls, so that if people want to see me play more Sonic games, and they can just vote for the next game in the list. But yeah, if Sonic the Hedgehog ends up being just one video, which it likely will, then I'll just make the second part Sonic the Hedgehog 2. This place was sealed to keep outsiders away from the water crystal altar. Only the priestess of the temple may pass through. Arya kneels down and begins to pray. The seal is lifted. We may pass now. Roper? Is that what that says? Really wish I could read the names of the enemies before the menu comes up. I mean, I can, it's just I'm a little bit trigger happy with the button. Yeah, it's a Roper. Which I highly doubt is from mythology, but yeah, those are D&D enemies. If you don't know, basically what a Roper is in D&D is, it's a tentacle monster that looks like a stalagmite. So it stays perfectly still, disguised as one, and waits for people to get close. Basically, it's like a mimic with tentacles, and you don't have to examine it for it to spring its trap. Okay, we're still doing good. This is a very pretty dungeon, actually. As far as the NES games are concerned, this is one of the prettier dungeons I've seen in a Final Fantasy. You know, for being the water dungeon, it doesn't really feel like there's many water enemies. There's the toads, sure, but they don't even seem to be weak to lightning. Which they should be if they're aquatic. Okay, first fork. I believe there's treasure... No, wait, no, is that the right way to go? No, it's a dead end. Okay. No big deal, it's a really short one. Actually, I think both dead ends are empty. Because I know there's this one really long dead end that leads to nothing. Basically just there to get you to run into more encounters and drain your resources. Okay, this is kind of a long dungeon, but it's all a straight line, so you're not gonna get lost. I mean, I prefer how mazy the dungeons were in Final Fantasy II. I just did not like Final Fantasy II's battle system, or most of its mechanics for that matter. Also, the Mysidian cave can go fuck itself. Yeah, so right down here. Okay, yeah, this is the part. If you go up those stairs, it will just take you... That's a cockatrice? Are you sure you didn't mean to call it a basilisk? Because that looks like a chameleon. What the fuck? Anyway, as I was saying, if you go up these stairs next to us, then it will take you on a long, long road to just a dead end. There's no treasure, there's no secret, nothing. It's just a dead end, so don't bother. Yeah, but Melfi is being slowly petrified. Yeah, but you'll notice it doesn't actually affect her ability to fight. And it doesn't until she is completely petrified, which now it should be gone, yeah. There's no longer any trace of being slowly petrified. Okay, we should be almost there. We've already passed a couple of forks, and I think those are the only forks in the whole dungeon. Everybody's level 17. And do I... Yeah, I have all of my capacity points back. See? You never have to think about capacity points. They're so much less irritating than fucking job sickness in the DS version. What are these things called? I missed it. Algamaleth? Agaliarept? I'll probably look it up while I'm editing. Water.
God's precious water.
These things drop a lot of money. Okay, we should be almost there. I think that's the door to the boss right there, actually. Definitely will want to make sure that I'm at full health before I go in there. Okay. Time to heal up. Okay. Here we go. Everyone's level 18. Everyone's at full health. Water crystal. Crystal of water, it is time for you to regain your light. Arya begins to pray, holding the shard out to the crystal. Whoa! And then she pushes us out of the way, and gets hit by that arrow. Arya! Muchi, Arya! Warriors of the light, it seems luck is on your side today. You avoided my cursed arrow. I am Kraken, tasked by Lord Zonde to steal the light from the crystal of water. And you are all about to die. Kraken attacks you. Seeing this sprite brings back some nasty memories of my first Let's Play. This thing deserves to die. Attack, attack, arrow, Thundara. Yeah, but... yeah, so we have a character that looks like a lich, definitely fits the description of one, and a Kraken. I don't know if there are any counterparts to Merilith or Tiamat in this game. Do not remember. But this guy is not tough. There's really not much to fighting him, really. He just has some powerful attacks and he's weak to thunder. Like all water creatures. Not very weak to arrow, but it's the strongest thing he's got right now. Okay, maybe he's not that weak to lightning. Or whatever. Use Cura on J. Bowie. And you know what? Since... you might as well just use Zeus's Wrath. All I'm gonna do is sell it anyway. See? Mere 44 damage. Not even worth using. Okay, attack. Attack. Cura on yourself, and back to using Thundara, because that does way more damage. Come on, dude, if you're gonna cast spells, cast them on the whole party. That's way more difficult for me to keep up with. Cure you. Cast Thundara. This thing will be dead in no time. Yep, see? Literally, no time. After I said that. And then... Arya! The water crystal has regained its light once again, thanks to you. Arya, you mustn't speak. You must take this, the power of water, and the skills it will grant you. Arya has blessed you with the power of water and its skills. Arya, be strong! You can't leave us! You see this? This is what I was talking about. The characters get so attached to this character, and they've barely known her for an hour or two. She gets her own theme song. It's almost like the main character is in love with her. Which is still apparent in the DS remake. I don't really understand. Is it just supposed to indicate that she's that pure-hearted and has that magnetic of a personality? Not 100% certain. I mean, she's also one of the few characters to get, like, a full CGI render and appear in the opening cutscene of the DS version. I mean, apart from the main characters. Is she more important than I know? Is there something about her that was lost in translation? I don't know. No, it's too late for me. You must go. Promise me. Promise me that you will banish the darkness and restore peace to the world. Arya! Goodbye. Arya! An earthquake! We have to get out of here! No! We can't leave Arya behind! She disappeared, dude. Final Fantasy characters that die vanish. Watch out! Ah! And then another earthquake appears as all of the land rises once more. And I guess we fell unconscious or something and was found and brought here? Are you guys awake? You've been asleep for 3 days. Huh. Thank you. Where are we? We're in Amur, the city of water. Gramps found you all unconscious in the Temple of Water. 3 days? I would just run outside. Yep, everyone's awake now. Everything's back to normal. I'm glad to see that you're all okay. Thanks for your help. Why, you're welcome. For some reason I thought she would speak first. Legend says that 4 warriors from the Land of Darkness came forth and subdued the overflowing light. Goldor is afraid that you 4 are those warriors of legend. He put a chain on your ship to stop you from getting to his crystal. See? Now we can't leave. Now I had to go deal with this Goldor douche. Gold douche. I feel like I've been dreaming for a very long time. I guess no one remembers turning to stone after the earthquake, or being submerged into sea. So, the Earth Crystal, in order to protect the other crystals, caused a huge earthquake to hide the crystals underground, turned everybody to stone, and then had the water crystal flood the world. Is that it? A man named Goldor stopped by and attached a giant chain to your ship. I don't know how he does it, but I hear that magic bounces right off of Goldor. You can't cross the bottomless bog unless you have leathergrass shoes. I think Delilah owned a few of those. You can find her in the sewers. Guess we'll have to pay her a visit. Come on, just trying to dash, come on. Why you gotta do this to me all the time? Now, where is the old man that was with Arya? I know he's still around somewhere. Oh, they don't sell regular potions anymore. Jeez. Let me buy a few high potions then. The man who saved Arya. What? Arya is... I see. I'm very sad to hear about that. You must restore the light to this world. Do it for Arya. Are you looking for the crystal? You should look for Goldor. His manor is in the marshlands to the south. Yep, so we'll definitely have to go visit him. Who lives here? Oh, right, it's... There really should be a sign or something. The entrance to the sewers has been locked ever since monsters appeared inside. I think Old Man Gil has the key. One of our village legends says how 4 warriors will appear to banish the overflowing light and darkness. And then these 4 show up. Yeah! Who were they? Oh, the peanut gallery? Those old men think they're the 4 legendary warriors. Oh, do they come back? Oh god, no! Why? That seems like it should only happen once. What was all that about? Okay. Anything in the grass? If you want information, you should hit up the tavern. It's a hotspot for juicy scuttlebutt. You're just making words up. Who's that? What do you want? We need to get into the sewers. We're looking for some leathergrass shoes. You got a death wish or something? That place is Monster Central. But we need some leathergrass shoes to find the 4th crystal. Crystal? Are you the 4 warriors of legend? And then these 4 show up again. What? The 4 warriors? But we are the chosen ones. Those 4 claim they are too. They say they're going into the sewers. Then we'll beat them to the punch. Alright, let's go. Loony old men with their pink mustaches. I'll show you the way into the sewers myself. Follow me. Here, I'll unlock the entrance. Clank. You can enter the sewers from here. Be careful, you hear? So, was this locked before? I didn't see any kind of gate. Well, I'm not done out here. It's a weapons shop and an armor shop. I have a lot to do and to see. And there's a patch of grass over there that most likely has items. Unfortunately, that's all going to have to wait. I've already been recording for 100 minutes. This episode, I don't think I'm going to be able to edit it down to less than an hour. I probably should have stopped recording a long time ago. I wanted to get to a point where I could safely go out and grind between episodes. But I need to stop. So, thank you all so very much for watching. If you liked this episode, leave a like. I'm still just starting out and every like means a lot to me. And if you want to be notified when I upload more videos, subscribe and you will. And if you want to support me on Patreon, there'll be an end card at the end of the video and a link in the description below. So, I'll see you all in the next video. Oh, how did you blow up me and the RC car at the same time? Oh my god, stop it! Stop it! Just get out of the cage. Really? You shot me while I was in mid-air.